Ad Astra Abyssosk.
The one before you. Ah.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No. I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. I cannot help but be stirred. If you ever have...
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Faster? Okay, faster. Law of life.
Hunt them down!
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Way ahead of
Absorption test. Life goes on.
Into the shadows.
Swirl, Mark 2. Opening box of Adepti-Trix. Animal test 6308.
Excuse me?
Rise.
Give me some space.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight!
Way ahead of you.
Absorption test. Life goes on.
Give me some space.
Stand clear.
See? Aegis wisdom! Excuse me?
Animal test 6308. I haven't been out in a while. Might come in handy. These documents might come in handy. Documents might come in handy. What was that? Oh, it's gone.
Documents might come in handy.
Can I go take a look? Huh. Hmm. Huh.
These documents might come in handy.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes. Huh. Hmm. Huh.
Documents might come in handy.
I haven't been out in a while.
These documents might come in handy.
Huh. Hmm. Huh.
These documents might come in handy.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
These documents might come in handy.
Hmm. Hmm. I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
Handy.
Hmm. Hmm.
These documents might come in handy.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
These documents might come in handy.
I haven't been out in a while.
These documents might come in handy. These documents might come in handy.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
These documents might come in handy. These documents might come in handy.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
These documents might come in handy. 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 These documents might
I
come in
haven't
handy.
been out in a while.
These documents might come in handy. These documents might come in handy. These documents might come in handy.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
These documents might come in handy. These documents might come in handy.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
These documents might come in handy.
I haven't been out in a while.
These documents might come in handy.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Being skilled at something.
What was
doesn't
that?
make it a hobby.
Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
Being skilled at something doesn't make it a hobby.
Oh! Leave it all to me.
Charge!
Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya. Feeling lucky? Time to clean up. Steady as stone.
Providing cover fire. Leave the...
An insurmountable problem, I presume?
One is fast on one's feet. Try to keep pace. Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Hit! Hit!
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! These could be salvaged for parts. Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal. Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus! Skyward! Scatter! This is where you fall.
Transfixed. Engaging.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. I really want to go traveling.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern. But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu!
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the Forest Fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see. This is how you do it, right? I think I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Oh, good point! You're the Forest Fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain?
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
My name is Harisara. It worked! It actually worked!
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Harisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Padisara. Come to Grandpa Armand.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course, we'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Padisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Padisara. Listen. Running!
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or some call it the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Milu.
When I brought HI3 to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now!
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing! What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that? What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Now's our chance!
Watch out! A proper send-off! Seize the skies!
Ha! Ha!
Hey there!
Ah!
Skyward! Scatter!
everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon...
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
Of course. As you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you. Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting. Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives. Fairy Nilu is amazing!
Wow, it's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, that's exactly right! Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Padisara, and help out Grandpa Alma whenever you can, all right? Got it! Padisara will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Padisara. I almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Sounds great! Paimon definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic. Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, her pixie companion, and the forest fairy. I didn't know you were already here. Oh, merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train?
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train. Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha.
What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I'd gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole.
Ah, I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komanie Express.
Ah, nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings.
Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara!
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
I think Miss Lynette would be better suited to that role, being a magician and all.
Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara?
A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something, but I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled, so I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption. But this, Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I'd try to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey, Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Hello, Captains. Welcome to the Hyperion Lounge for version 7.6.
Hey there, Captains. Check out the new outfits we have in store for you all. I've even got on a pair of sunglasses and a fan here.
Hey, what's with all the screens? Aren't we recording? Get them out of the way.
How about we kick things off by watching the latest version trailer? Let's check it out.
ほら、初めて会った時、うちも言ったよね。うちは生活感のあるところが大好きなんだ。
Wow, did you see that sword in the trailer? Now that's some blade.
The writer spent a long time on that blade. What else did you spot?
The Dreamseeker put a crown on Sangchui's head in the first half. Does that mean... But we also see Songchue's grip loosening in the Easter egg. I'm dying to find out more about the latest main story developments.
Not so fast. Before we delve into the main story, let's find out more about Songchue's new battlesuit.
Jovial Deception Shadow Dimmer is an S-rank SD type battlesuit that deals physical damage to enemies. She uses a new weapon type called the Trick Staff.
Jovial Deception Shadow Dimmer has two forms. She first appears as Spiritual Verger. Now, this form, where she's in her dark green outfit, is one we're familiar with. In Stellar Outburst, she will transform herself behind screens and enter the battlefield as Divine Gold.
The combat styles of both forms vary greatly. In the green outfit, Songchue is good at ranged attacks while keeping her distance from enemies. In the gold outfit, Songchue will gain a new set of skills. Her attacks are more agile as well. Enemies unlucky enough to cross her while she's in this form might end up running for their lives.
Plus, Songchue has gained new tricks over the years. In addition to her new appearance, she also has a secret skill. She can conjure shadow frames, similar to the screens in the boss fight.
When she attacks enemies, she can conjure up to 3 shadow frames. Each one has a different type of attack. For example, they can fire bullets at enemies, manifest black holes to pull in enemies, and trigger explosions near enemies to deal physical damage.
When the shadow frames vanish, they also restore combo energy. When combo energy is fully restored, Songchue can unleash Spiritual Swim of Dragon. She'll summon a river of shadows and a gigantic shadowfish. The shadowfish will charge at enemies and deal physical damage.
I'm so excited for Songchue's ultimate too! Her talismans envelop her enemies and deal physical damage. Then, her enemies go up in flames as she just walks away. I wonder if she's using the leftover talismans from her days as a street vendor.
She can finally put her stash to good use. When Songchue is the team leader, she can activate Astral Ring Specialization, Wheel of Destiny, to assemble a Shadow Star team. In Stellar Outburst, she can change her form, summon phantoms to aid in battle, and enhance her basic attack into a 3-sequence jump attack.
She also gains a new combo attack, Divine Spectacle of Light. When Songchue casts her skill, she will conjure a magic formation, which features reflected rays of light that cut through enemies like blades. And while we're at it, let's check out her weapons and stigmata too.
After the version 7.6 update, Jovial Deception, Shadow Dimmer's recommended weapon, Purge of 10 Faces, and Priarm weapon, Purge of 10 Faces Axial Shift, will also be released.
When Songchue is equipped with her recommended weapon, she can conjure up to 6 shadow frames at a time. Moreover, captains can forge the new 4-star Trick Staff Fair Judgment in the Foundry.
Don't forget about Songchue's recommended Stigma set, Leaf's Visions. This Stigma set presents the different possible sides of Songchue and the lives she dreams of. First up, we have Maria, a director filming an original fairy tale. Next, we have Tue, a storyteller performing shadow puppetry on the street. As for the last one, Songchue is seated on a luxurious sofa, looking at the camera confidently. It looks like a commercial shoot.
Songchue's got celebrity status in Longqiu thanks to her reputation. Everyone might have to stand in line just to get her autograph. By the way, Sarah will also make an appearance alongside Songchue. She will be the Astral Op available in version 7.6's Astral Op supply.
When Sarah is set as the Astral Op, all team members will have an increased Astral Ring skill restoration rate and deal increased damage. On a Shadow Star team, Sarah will provide even more damage buffs.
With Songchue and Sarah lending a hand, fighting is about to get a lot easier. Now that we've introduced the new battlesuit, let's move on to the main story.
That's right. At the end of version 7.5, Songchue and Lantern had an unforgettable boss fight. Venerable Seven Shoes, unite as the one law! With the help of her companions, the Shoe of Deception emerged victorious.
Perception vanished following her defeat, while Songchue continued to yearn for a bustling Longqiu, as she faced the fear of death and ritualistically sacrificed herself.
The story proceeds with the people of Longqiu rebuilding their homeland and paying respects to those who laid down their lives. A memorial was also held in Songchue's honor. Captains will have to find out what happens next in Part 2, Chapter 3 Interlude, Bitterness for a sleepwalker.
Looks like Lantern even had to bust out her precious lollipops this time. She must be feeling restless after Song Chui sent her away during the final moments of the battle. No one in Longqiu was smiling with little Chui gone.
Come on now, the writers aren't monsters. Look, let's talk about something fun. Like how characters from the past are coming back. In the main story of version 7.6, we'll get to see some familiar faces.
Familiar faces? Will there be characters from Earth? Who is it gonna be?
The messages from these two voice actors might give you a clue.
私たちはあのバカの友人ですが、無理強いはしません。だって、キアナもきっと私たちと同じ決断をして、同じことを言うはずですから。皆さん、こんにちは。ブローニャ役のアスミカナです。崩壊サードでまたブローニャとして皆さんと再会できて嬉しいです。今回のブローニャちゃんはですね、少し大人っぽい姿で登場しますよ。いろんな時期のブローニャちゃんを演じられるのは本当に新鮮な体験だなと思っております。かつて聖フレイヤ学園にいた頃は未熟な少女でしたけれども、今の彼女はもう一人前の大人のお姉さんになりましたか？どうでしょうか？ブローニャは長い道のりを経てこんな感じで変化を遂げておりますが、もちろんそれは仲間たちに支えてもらったおかげでもあると私は思っています。地球での災害がなくなった今、ゲームのリリース直前なのに、彼女はあるおバカさんのために仕事を置いて駆けつけましたよ。何があったのかについては、ぜひ皆様ゲーム内でご確認くださいね。
もしこれがおとぎ話なら、確かにここで終わってもいいんだけどね。残念ながら、今この瞬間、この星の真実は、まだ氷山の一角しか解き明かされていない。皆さんこんにちは。ビタ役の日笠陽子です。バージョン 7.3 でちらっと登場しましたが、その後ビタはずっと姿を現しませんでした。皆さんは彼女に会いたいと思ってくれていましたか？実は彼女も火星での出来事をずーっと気にしているんです。社の権能を得た後、ビタはかなり自由になりました。最初の明るく情熱的に喋っていた頃と比べると、今の彼女はどこか気だるげなのに迫力があります。ちなみに7人の小ビタたちを演じる時もですね、それぞれの違いを考え工夫しながら演じておりました。最初はとても難しかったんですけれども、スタッフの皆さんと相談したり、いろいろと工夫をしながらコツをつかみ演じさせていただくことができました。とても面白い体験でした。ビタには様々な一面がありますが、影で観察している彼女を見ていると、なんだか少し黒幕のように見えますよね。実際はどうなんでしょうか。ビタの目的は一体何なのか、その答えはぜひご自身の手で明らかにしてください。
Why has Vita been keeping an eye on Mars? What is she planning? As for Branya, I wonder what her role in the story will be.
They aren't the only ones who will be showing up. The Shixel Overseer will also make an appearance.
I know! I spotted her in the version trailer. It's the height of summer on Earth, but it looks like no one is getting a vacation. Even an experienced fighter like Teresa is going to have to battle work monsters.
In version 7.6's event, Shixel Work Guide, captains have to help Teresa defeat work monsters and free everyone from the torment of work. But don't fret. Teresa won't leave us to fight alone.
That's right. She sent us several employees as reinforcements. Captains have to select the right employees and group them into teams of 4 to defeat the work monsters.
Paying attention to each employee's unique skill is important. Captains will also have to strategize and form teams based on attacks and range of movement.
This event also has a character growth feature. Characters will level up to become veterans as they accrue battle experience.
If characters team up for battles often, their chemistry will also increase, unlocking interesting stories along with special rewards. With further exploration, captains can also unlock the auto combat mode and take a breather.
Awesome! Auto combat's the best. Is there anything else we should know about battling work monsters?
Good question. Yes, there is. For example, You can't go over the same tile twice when moving pumpkins. If you do, the pumpkin field will lodge a complaint about working conditions. It is also important to remember the correct routes to avoid triggering any spikes. Maintaining good relationships is also key. Failing to do so will leave you unable to finish your tasks.
That's a lot of rules. I can see why some people call the workplace a battlefield. So then, what rewards do we get from completing these tasks?
Teresa won't make us work for free. Shixel's wages and benefits have always been generous. Terminal Aid 0017's new outfit, Fizzy Ray, crystals, source prisms, and more await.
This outfit's colors bring to mind enjoying fizzy drinks on the beach. But can Prometheus join everyone having a good time in the water?
Are you worried that she'll electrocute everyone if she gets wet? Captains can claim the outfit just by completing the event missions. Adult Grizia will also have a new outfit.
That's right. We'll be introducing Cosmic Expression's new outfit, Gokudo Brushstrokes.
Gokudo sounds kind of fierce for someone like Grisio, no?
A bit. But there's a reason for it. The new outfit sports darker colors, adorned with red and gold, giving off a threatening vibe. The wide sleeves and metallic accessories billow in the wind as she walks, making her appearance dominating and fearsome. Her long dress adds toughness to her look too.
I can see using wild brushstrokes to create a masterpiece. Who would even dare to bother her with submission deadlines? She makes me want to bow before her. Make sure you don't miss out on this outfit.
Adult Grisio's new outfit, Gokudo Brushstrokes, will be available in version 7.6's Fortune Mall. Captains can exchange for rewards with tokens earned from participating in supply events and purchasing themed bundles.
Captains can also exchange for Divine Key Option, Collector's Card, Equipment Supply Cards, Source Prisms, and more. The Divine Key Option and Collector's Card can be exchanged for the following Divine Keys and equipment. Captains, you won't want to miss these.
Of course, captains who miss their chance to claim the outfit will still have a way to get it. Gokudo Brushstrokes can be purchased for 1,680 B-chips for a limited time.
And captains who have insufficient tokens can claim the option reward first and purchase the outfit with B-chips later.
That's right. And with that being said, we still hope captains can experience the new content and exchange for the new outfit. That'd be the best experience.
Now that we've checked out the wonderful mall items, it's time to delve into the version bonuses. Participate in version 7.6's login event to claim crystals, Songchue's recommended stigma option, and more.
That's not all. Little Chue has also haggled for even more bonuses. She is going to send out letters of blessing that include 5 battlesuit supply cards.
After the version 7.6 update, the new battlesuit supply for Songchue will also be at 50% off for the first 10 drops. In just 90 battlesuit supply drops, captains are guaranteed to obtain Jovial Deception Shadow Dimmer.
That's so generous of Songchue. In addition to bonuses, the system will be getting several updates too. Let's find out more.
In version 7.6's limited time event, Shixel's Vacation, captains can obtain vacation tickets by playing the main story and featured events. Vacation tickets can be used to clear adventure tasks and more for immediate rewards. This has to be the best Honkai Impact 3rd has ever been.
Plus, controls have also been optimized to help make life easier for captains. This includes quick errands and quick expeditions in the dorm. Once expedition teams are dispatched, the progress bar for daily story stages will increase. There is no need to wait for expeditions to be completed.
Once Armada activities are updated, admirals and vice admirals can accept multiple bounties all at once for efficiency.
We even added new gameplay modes. In addition to the featured events, version 7.6's new event, Powered Duo, will also be available.
During the event, captains will have to take on challenges in different areas to earn points. After accumulating sufficient points, captains can obtain an emblem, source prisms, SC Metal H2, Einstein's Taurus, and more.
The Elysian Realm has also been updated. Deep Sequence Performance Test will be available in version 7.6 for a limited time.
Completing challenges unlocks milestone rewards in Deep Sequence and counts as part of weekly missions. That'll save everyone time from repeating Deep Sequence challenges.
By the way, has anyone noticed the Easter eggs with Part 2's monsters? For example, when other monsters approach the scorpion-looking monster, it will place the other monsters on its tail and attack characters like a drill. It will also toss other monsters for ranged attacks.
There are a lot more details like this, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled.
In version 7.5's boss battle, the screens and shadow puppetry were part of the animation and the actual boss fight. I'm sure captains are curious about how such an interwoven and unified design came to be.
The concept of shadows was proposed by the writers as a core element of Part 2. Then the designers spent a long time figuring out how to incorporate this concept. The boss boasts a distinctive Chinese design, which, when combined with the concept of shadows, eventually led to elements like screens and shadow puppetry.
The design team considered creating thousands of images and utilizing step printing, but decided it would be too difficult to implement and chose to use shadow puppetry instead.
In early gameplay designs for the screens, the boss can summon shadows from different screens and create clones on the moving screens to attack opponents. However, we realized that the screens circling the characters will be distracting and affect the pace of battle. So, we decided to retain the initial design and avoid having too much movement.
We also incorporated some different designs into the first phase of combat. For example, shadows are summoned from the screens to attack the main characters, and Perception can conjure shadow clones while she moves through the screens to ambush other characters.
So Song Chui can sneak through the screens to take out enemies, even though it isn't the real Song Chui.
The design team had some pretty wild ideas this time around, and the second phase of the boss fight has a neat little surprise. As Lantern fights, the ground becomes a mirror. Perception's reflection will attack, and I always try to hide in one of the corners to keep out of its way.
That's a great strategy. Captains will have enough room to maneuver as needed during the battle. This design came from the development team's early white box tests for scenes. The accidental addition of a reflective element on the ground sparked this idea.
This visual design was also added to On Perception's weapon emitting light. The shadows cast by the light will also deal damage, and Perception will then gather them up to conjure something even greater.
Sometimes good ideas can come from unexpected places. The thought of using shadows on the screens in the second phase of battle came from carousel lamps.
We thought it would be really interesting to project the character's shadow and make it move. With that in mind, the engine's prototype for the carousel lamp was quickly completed.
The design team also thought it would be cool to have the shadows of allies and enemies fighting in the paintings. That's how we came up with the idea of attacking the shadows to deal damage to the real form. It fits with the design of Perception as an overlord of shadows.
These gameplay sections are so cool, right down to their inspiration and details. But there were also a lot of great ideas that had to be cut from the boss fight. Here's one such idea.
Perception stands before the trick staff and projects a gigantic shadow on the screen. She uses this gigantic shadow to attack, while the player controls Lantern to fight. We considered making Lantern leap onto Perception's head and use her glowing hair to shrink Perception's shadow.
As awesome as it sounded, we thought captains might think it looks funny during gameplay. The team decided that this would ruin the tense atmosphere of battle and gave up on the idea.
The battle is well paced, but there are also plenty of surprises in store. Past boss fights usually consist of minigames and 2 combat phases. Minigames in the past include Fu Hua's skateboarding during Sa's boss fight and spaceship shooting for Kevin's boss fight.
This time, the minigames have been incorporated into the 2 combat phases. Captains will experience a more thrilling and challenging battle in this version. After all, the team wanted to be even more innovative with gameplay design in Part 2.
I'm sure everyone will be able to feel the game developers' enthusiasm shine through here. And as always, the team will continue to strive to deliver even more exciting gameplay to our captains. We've covered a lot of ground with the game. Now, it's time for a trailer.
7術の逸話を知りたいって？じゃあよく聞いて。
Why is Vita holding a mask in the trailer? Is she going to transform too? And she's watching Song Chui narrate a story. Is Song Chui being targeted again?
Just a few clips are enough to get the imagination running wild. Captains can find out more when the 7 Shoes trailer is released on July 25th.
Plus, summer is finally here, and we've got a series of summer events going on for everyone to enjoy. Song Chui's Summertime Gathering kicked off on July 17 with wonderful merch and crystals up for grabs. Spend an unforgettable time with Songchui in a special summertime gathering. Complete the survey to participate, and follow our official social media for details.
The animated short Summertime Reminiscences will be released on July 21st. Enjoy sun, sand, and sports at the beach with Songchui, Sina, Coralie, and Helia. From July 18th, captains have been able to play the event in-game and claim fantastic rewards.
And there's something exciting happening outside the game. Captains will be thrilled about the collab between Honkai Impact 3rd and Razer controllers. Keep an eye on Honkai Impact 3rd's social media channels for more details.
Songchui has also prepared a collab with I Buy Power Height to present computer cases and many other exclusive items. Pre-orders start in mid-July. An exclusive Songchui print also comes with each pre-order. Keep an eye on Honkai Impact 3rd's social media channels for more details.
We have another piece of news to announce too. The exciting annual Hoyo Fest is back this August.
Captains, let's embark on a journey to 6 countries together. Exciting online and local events await. Keep an eye on Honkai Impact 3rd social media channels for more details.
Well, that's all for today. But we have one last Easter egg for everyone. Make sure to check it out. See you next time, Captains!
Bye-bye!
こうして王家と老朽の人々は一致団結して幸せそうに暮らしました。残念ながらこの星の真実はまだ氷山の一角しか解き明かされていない。
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls.
Looking to relax after a busy day at work? You're at the right place. for coming. Hope you had a great time. Leave your worries at the door. At Godfinger, it's all about pure entertainment. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Looking forward to your next visit.
it's you. Do you want to watch the heartbeat together? Watch it together. It's over. Especially the ending, no matter how many times I watch. Were you... Nicole says it doesn't, so... Sure, anytime.
Better dodge.
Out of the way.
avoid it. Get back. Okay. If it's too troublesome. I'll out this time. Take this.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
You should thank me!
Can you see?
Let's hurry it up.
Ellen. You cannot stop me.
No worries, boss. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ellen.
Sick. How annoying. Get flushed!
Ellen.
Apologies. Clear out.
What a pain.
Don't look straight at the moon. Time to hunt.
Take it off me. Off you go.
Let's hurry it up.